Hello student, last class I have discussed some topics related to data manipulations, and here some other functionalities are there under the data manipulation. This we'll discuss today. And suppose data smoothing, data handling, missing value, how can you then handle, and data aggregation. These under the data transformation, everything we'll discuss today only. And suppose here we can create the data frame. How can you create the data frame? This we have already discussed. Under the data, we are creating on the data frame where the date is a column. These are the values, temperature and values, humidity, speed conditions are there. You can see in the some value we have not given as a temperature value or humidity. Some NaN value we have given or non value we have given here. Okay, so if we execute the data frame, we can get these values. So here NaN, and the under humidity two NaN values are there. Here also two NaN values under the condition. So these three are continuous value, and the condition is a categorical value. Here also you can see one non value is there. Okay, so this, and if you see that real-time data set, these values will be like that. Sometimes we will get a missing value or not undefined value, some value you can get. So how can you, here you can see there is a one value, one entry is like that and obligate. So whatever functions are available to dealing with the not applicable or non-defined value. So every functions will be related to NaN. If NaN is there, you can replace the NaN. If any other value and oblique is there or unknown any something value is there, you cannot replace those value. First we have to convert all the missing syntax into the NaN. Then we can replace those value with the some other value, or you can remove those value, right? So here first task I need to convert an obligate to NaN under the humidity column. So df humidity dot replace an obligate dot np NaN replace is equal to true, right? So after that we are doing that, if any value is the humidity value, these all the value, if what is the syntax, that means whatever values are available under the humidity, all will be converted into the float type, not the int type. Okay, so S type float, that means if all the values are converted into the float type. So first the NaN oblique n, this is changed to NaN, then again it will be converted into the float type. Okay. And what we can do here, suppose if we have the NaN value, I don't know about how, what are the values we have to put instead of NaN values, right? So if I do the one thing, suppose if I want to do remove the NaN value row wise or column wise, what will happen? We'll see here. Suppose if you want to delete the NaN value row wise, suppose in this row NaN values are, eliminate this row. If this row NaN values are, we can eliminate this row. If you want to do the row wise elimination, then what will happen? So there is a function that is drop NA. Using drop NA, you can delete the NaN value. Within the drop NA, if you not give any argument, that means the row wise elimination will be there. So if we execute this one, then we can see only the first row we have the all the values, in each and every row NaN values is there. So whenever we will see the NaN value, it automatically the row will be deleted. So that's why this is not a suitable way for removing the, for handling with the missing value. And again, if you want to do the column wise elimination, then within drop NA you have to write the axis is equal to 1. Then the column wise, all wherever you see the NN, the column wise elimination will be there. So again, if you see the each column we have the NN value, so all the column will be deleted except this the date column. So again, this is not a suitable process for eliminating the NN value. So you can see the lots of information will be eliminated if you do like this way. So how can you do this thing as imputation process? Using imputation, you can fill those NN value. Suppose mean is there, medium is there, and can if the continuous values are available in column, we can replace those values. We can fill the NN value with the mean of the all the values or medium of all the values. And if you have the categorical value, wherever you can see maximum frequency of count, we can replace the n non value with the maximum frequency of the value, or some unknown we can write. Okay, so in this section you can see the temperature value. Whenever you can see the temperature, this column, wherever I can see NN, this NN will be filled with the mean of the temperature. Okay, so that is this we are creating a one data frame. I am not doing the modification in the previous data frame. We are creating one data frame. In the data, we have copied the previous data frame to one new data frame. Here we are doing some modification. So new data frame dot fill NA. Wherever I see the NA, this should be filled to which value using which value will fill the NN. So the temperature dot mean we can use for filling the NN value. Humidity, you can use mean or median for humidity. Wind speed also you can use the mean and median. And condition the categorical value, where if there you can see the NaN, you can fill the NaN or non value with the unknown, or it's up to you. If you can see that sunny is the maximum frequency, you can fill with sunny also. If rainy is the maximum frequency, you can fill with the rainy. So this is the process for adding the NaN value, for replacing the NaN value. So after doing the modification, we can see that these data, all the NaN is filled with the mean, medium, and the unknown values. Next is the come to the data normalization. The data normalization, there is a smoothing, generalization, aggregation, discretization, normalization. These are the concepts. So now I will discuss about the smoothing, and this other process I will discuss in the next class. Smoothing means if you have the some noisy data and random data, you can smooth those data, and you can not use the noisy data. The nearby whatever data is available which is not noisy, this data will fill with the noisy data with the this data. So if you have some noise data in your data set, for removing the noise you can use the smoothing operation. So again one data frame we have created. Okay, where the temperature, humidity, window, in speed is there. I want to do the, suppose I want to do the smoothing operation with the temperature column. So I'm not doing anything with this original column. I want to create a one new column where I will do the smooth operation. After smoothing operation, whatever values will get, this value will store in a one more new column. So this is the column name I am giving, temperature smoothen, and whatever I want to do the smoothing operation, the temperature column, temperature data frame. The column name I am retrieving dot rolling Windows 3 minimum 1. That means Windows 3 means the last window. Whenever we will do the any smoothing, so we will use the three values for smoothing dot mean. So we'll take three values and we'll do the mean operation, and this mean value will put for these three row. Okay, suppose here 22, 24, 23rd. Okay, so first will be remain same only. In the second one, I'll use the mean of these three. I will add this, what will be the 22, 24, 23. So if we do the average, we will get 23. So instead of 24, I am writing 23. Okay, so again if we do this 24 to average of 24, 23, 21, we will get again 23. Okay, so we are writing here 23. So the corresponding three consecutive value are taking, and we are doing the average operation. Uh, we are doing the same thing. For last also, for last three, if you come to here, these three, if you do average, you can add here, here, here. In these three, you can add this average option. Okay. So if we have the noisy data, we can ignore the noisy data. We can use the average data for replacing the noisy data. So this is about the smoothing operation, right? So rolling command normally used for doing the smoothing operation. So category generalization, normalization, the aggregation, this will discuss. I will discuss in the next lecture. So you write If you have any question, write down in the comment section. Thank you.